Oh, this is gonna be different. For one, I'm not on camera, and secondly, oh, this one's not a stretch. I'm just too tired to go on and set up everything and do a proper live stream. It's not easy, and this is not a oh woe is me. I promise. I promise. And that's not what I'm about. Um, it's a Saffron, poignant as ever. However you get your notifications, man, you need to just share it with the rest of the class. Because my God, it has just been very typical to hear from people recently. I'm getting unsubscribed from my favorite channels, or I don't get notifications, so I have to sub and unsub, and it's just crazy. But lo and behold, here we are. So for the time being, yeah, I couldn't bring myself. We all work our asses off. I did my full-time gig, and I just can't. It's hard to maintain all the promises, and I hope they're not over promises. I don't want to be that guy. I really am striving to be of my word. Not drinking is helping me do just that. What up, Red? What up, man? Um, so I figured, because I'll be honest. Hey, Don hashtag find Jamie Valdez. I did message Sean today. I requested an update regarding the Jamie Valdez case. So what I'm comfortable sharing is something that, hey, hey, Sean, there you are, and Queen. Okay, but that's enough of those. Um, Regarding that case, I hope this is okay. I'm not going to speak of anything too personal, but it's just ridiculous that county, that precinct over in Boonesville. It's insane to me. It's an example of our tax dollars continuing to go to places, to the agencies, to everything we're ever taught and indoctrinated to trust. Hail Dave, Steve House. I saw your video during my break, man. Some people were like side-eyeing me and looking over my shoulder, like, who the hell was that dude in a mask? And then you took off a mask to reveal another mask. All right, anyway, our hard-earned tax dollars goes to these people that we are entrusted to, I breathe, to hope to get results when we need it, when things go wrong, when our loved ones are in trouble, when somebody is missing, hurt, or whatever the worst case scenario is. And here we are, a vague example is, let's say we have uh, I'm gonna I'm gonna paraphrase and misuse the words, so I'm not directly quoting. Sean, if I can be more direct, let me know. But I don't want to take any liberties. And just yeah, feel free. Just say like why it's okay to kind of relay the information you shared with me in the private message regarding the disappointing news you got, or or N, which is me just gonna give. I'll offer an abridged version of what a disappointment this precinct and everything that we rely on from birth until we no longer require their services is. Okay, thank you, Sean. Sean and company. Okay, aside from the FOIA request to get every bit of information regarding the case reviewed, because we all know there's discrepancies. Choco was good, partner. There's discrepancies. I think there's enough evidence to show that the case was extremely botched, compromised, mishandled, and heads should roll. Heads should roll. Um, Also, there was a DNA sample. Sean, correct me if I'm getting this wrong. But oh no, but Red, they actually they got the FOIA request for review to see if things could go a little further. Now it's a lot of work to go through a FOIA request. Once you get the information you have requested, You have to have so many people, so much resources, so much time. It's the big old waiting game that the structure, the status quo, the powers that be count on you just getting disenfranchised, just like our voting system, just like I don't know, I guess your belief in the American dream. I don't mean to sound so cynical. We have the real working Americans, the working class, white collar. Did I get it right? White collar, blue collar? I never get those right. Well, whatever collar, okay? The American worker. And just time and time again. So the Valdez family, submitted a DNA sample, and Sean, as she always does, has to take things into her own hands and calls and asks, "Hey, what's the status of that sample that was submitted?" And I believe she waited a week. I may be incorrect about that. And after that full week, and this is a family that's been waiting a couple of years now, so we'd hope they'd be pretty diligent. Like, oh my God, this is an American family. We can't let them down. They had a brief moment on the mainstream media, but they weren't, one of those big sensational national attention news stories. So I guess they didn't quite feel the heat, which is why it's important to continue to hashtag find Jamie Valdez to remind them that everyday Americans, regardless of their pasts or how they look, deserve justice. They deserve for those that are paid to care. And we're no closer to answers than we were from the beginning. So she calls, they call, and they're told, oh, it wasn't submitted yet, or they lied, something along those lines. They lied and they said, oh yeah, either, like I just said, it hasn't either been sent out yet, or some bullshit answer, only for Sean to later find out that nothing was done. They did nothing with the sample. Imagine for a moment that Jamie Valdez is your brother, father, uncle, nephew, neighbor, pastor, friend, whatever, anything, just a fellow human being that smiled at you down the street or brought you something during a time of need. Somebody you see at a job or a place of business that you go to on a weekly basis, and he's always there serving you. Just try and put yourself in the shoes of the many Americans like the Valdez family who do not get the justifiable, necessary attention that we're all taught by our Hollywood movies and fake, pristine narratives that everything goes as planned as long as you follow the rules. Play by the rules. Don't step out of line. Divide and conquer. You stay in your lane, and everything will be all right when the time comes and when tragedy strikes. All the media attention. I mean, unless of course, you don't fit the narrative and you don't look a certain way that's appealing enough for the cameras, then justice may not sway in your direction. Then maybe you'll just, God forbid, find yourself every holiday with that empty chair and you have nothing left but to honestly find anybody that utilizes a platform and hope that they maybe speak on the subject of your loved one. No family should go without closure, the way the Valdez family, or any family for that matter. I wish that the outrage would spread like a wildfire, that we could all realize like the distinction, the things that makes us different is it's so small. In the grand scheme, we're so similar, but we're taught about all the dividers and we allow them to keep us on one side instead of in and as long as things are happening on that side and we go boo, the other side, they're the problem because the talking boxes, talking heads, lobbyists that fill the pockets of the so-called journalists of our day regurgitate the actual facts. And when I say regurgitate, That's them just rehashing what they want us to believe is the truth, even though we are living during a time, a renaissance of information being available, all of the different connections and all the different capabilities we have to do our own homework. For some reason, there are still generations that trust mainstream outlets. I don't mean to sound like a zealot when I go on these tangents, but I hope in my bones that we're all so equally disappointed and that we empathize with our fellow American brothers and sisters, friends, neighbors, regardless of a party line. I know right here, right now, I know it's crazy. If you, let's say you're, for the sake of argument, let's say you're a Republican and I tell you, hey, can you empathize and have compassion for that person, but they're a Democrat. Now, trust me, I can articulate my understanding of not really grasping why people are proud of being a Biden voter. One of my customers was talking to me. He says, "Yeah, I watched your show, and I could have swore I heard you making fun of Biden's like speech impediment." And I was like, I don't do that, but I mean, if I did, I'm sure it was funny. You know, like how is it these little petty things become such a big thing and we let the little things take precedence over the things that really matter? How does that even happen? Why did that individual who's somewhat of a regular bring that up? And apparently, they love telling me, I love watching your show, but this, that, and the other. I'll take your critiques, but please, when it comes to feeling a little sensitive about the president, the most public figure possible, I don't know what you expect from me. So he was quick to point that out, and in the same breath ask if I could help him, get started up and all that. I promised, by the way, that I would mention. Oh, no, it's true. By the way, here I'll share. I closed my eyes to. Oh, what's up, Pooh? AKA DJ Bricks in the house. Blockzilla, Slim Reaper. I actually closed my eyes because I'm noticing this is so silly. I don't know why I share so much about myself because I'm starting to see other YouTubers that overshare, even though that's something I'm so guilty of. I've shared so much of my life. I believed it, it's an overused word, catharsis, it's my therapy. It does replace me needing alcohol, doing these lives. I recently, I'll admit, towards the end of the night, I work at a store that serves booze, and I'll be like, not even buying a bottle. I don't think about that. I think about going to a bar and being like, you've been what, a month, 4 or 5 days. You can have a couple of shots, man. Just, get back out there. But no, I'm not going to compromise that. And forgive the mania. I'm going to jump from one topic to another to another. Recently, I have liberated myself. I'm done with the tribalism. That's uh that's a huge problem we have in this country, in the world as it is, and I will not partake in worrying about what one group or another is concerned about me, or if they'll use it as a critique or as a harsh judgment. I'm going to freely travel amongst any YouTube channel, throw any kind of support, whether I'm subscribed because I like it or I don't. I no longer want to feel as I'm only indebted to this community, but I owe it to nobody to stay in any particular lane because I'm worried about fallout or flack. That is when I realize or I recognize there was absolutely a full couple of months. When I first started, I was too concerned and too blinded by pissing off any specific demographics that I did not freely travel around YouTube. Why would we ever celebrate and want people to just think like us and speak like us and go and travel in packs like sheep, like herds of sheep, and only behave the way we want? I'm not here for that. But in the same note and on the same token, I am actively attempting and doing my best to avoid. Um, channels that I believe are breeding nothing but drama. There are channels that I believe are trying to get to the bottom of things, and nobody can really tell another individual, if you celebrate the First Amendment, how to do what they're going to try and accomplish. But when it comes to, if it comes to drama, there is a greater purpose, and it's not just getting engaged with it. Life is troublesome enough, it's challenging enough. I don't need to find myself other obstacles. And the people that believe in whatever this is or can be, thank you for being so sincere and understanding. And now, with that, I will briefly talk about the individual that I met today at work, and it's humbling. It's actually freaking, I'm not going to bother with the freaking, it was fucking tragic. Okay. So, this guy, he sent me the text message that I requested. I told him, he's been a regular. Let this humble you. Take a moment and think of this doesn't apply to everybody because I know some of y'all's situations, but this individual who comes in regularly to my place of business. All right, let me paint a picture for you. Wheelchair, no legs. He buys a pint, a couple days out of the week, and finally, after a few months, we're on a first name basis. I don't know why in that moment I felt like, I think something to do with the new year. We got into a conversation. I walked around the counter. I always open the door for him. The guy has no legs and he operates a wheelchair. So I open the door for him every time. And so we get to talking and he shares with me. This is rough stuff. He shares with me what happened. I didn't ask him. He apparently he was driving a truck. He had his family in his truck. Three kids. Three kids. I'm not familiar with where, if the wife or the mother of the children was in there, but I know his three children were. Don't worry, it's not gonna get as dark as you think, but it's still gonna be tragic. All right, so they're fixing the back of the truck he was operating. I don't know what kind of truck. And a drunk driver hits them. When I say them, I'm referring to what I know to be fact, which is it hits my friend, or my this fellow working class American. It clips him and takes his legs, and it hits one out of the three of his children, and takes one of his sons away forever. So immediately I start thinking rapidly, and I start maybe talking before I could put it all together. And I say, listen, it's not that big of a thing, but I do have a platform. If you ever want to share your story, because he just comes off like an individual that wants to share, and I see so much pain in his eyes every time he comes in. And I said, man, listen, because he was telling me that he's actually working out preparations for the funeral. I said, listen, it's not something that makes a lot of money. But when it comes to like GoFundMe's, I don't know if you know anybody, but hey, if you're willing to go that route, please know that you'd have a platform. I would lend you this platform because, remember the roots of this channel, okay? Sober Eli does, all right? At least non-drinking Eli. I explained to him I built this with the intention to offer it to people that could use it, for it to serve a purpose greater than myself, greater than when all of us come together and try to accomplish something for somebody else who's hurting or going through it. It's beyond the American thing. It's the human thing to do. So I told him the possibilities. I said, listen, if you're willing to, you don't have to say what you don't want to share, but you are more than invited and welcome to talk about this if you think it would help you. and I would happily promote your GoFundMe or your Cash App or whatever. And he said, hell yeah. When I told him my name, Progressive Patriot, he he wasn't too like he didn't acknowledge the progressive part as much, but when he heard Patriot, he was like, hell yeah, man, that's what it's about, man. You know, patriot, man, patriotism. I fucks with that was his verbiage. So yes, that community post was me overly excited. Things take time, and there's a lot of I have to make an itinerary. I have to get fucking organized and get all the people that I'm associating with and the channels and all that and start prioritizing and acting. RJ wants to do a once a week thing with us. And I know you guys were cool with RJ. He loved it. I'm going to be a bit more cautious about the panels, make sure that we could stay dedicated to a topic or to the individual that's there. You know, I so very much want this channel to be successful at the things it tries. No matter how imperfect or flawed I am, this channel can be something better, far better than me. And thank you all for, the little pockets of this community, this family. Thank you for helping me and talking to me like in the Discord or on the phone. You know who you are. And even outside of that, there's still so many of you that I need to check in with and speak to on a more personal one-on-one basis. You all are saving my life every day. You're helping me abstain from from that toxic garbage that for whatever reason I still flirt with the idea of, yeah, I can go to the bar, man. Just go to the bar. You'll have a good time. I'm working that. It's not out of my system because I think about it, but I haven't given in. And I thank this community. So at least it's doing something for me, and I damn well hope it does something for others here and there. I'll still get some feedback about how somehow, some way I've inspired somebody, and I'm so thankful. To FU Tragedy Pimps, thank you for always kind of keeping me, my chin up and letting me know. And I'm looking forward to also working with you. To It's a Mood, I promised her a long time ago that I'd do the interview with her. She has a greater purpose than herself. And I want to offer her the opportunity that I did from day one without procrastination. So this Sunday, there's a lot of emails and a lot of people that I need to follow up with and catch up with, and we need to get back to getting back. I'm not going to apologize because apologies are a bad look, I think, especially when you do it too damn much. I work full time and it's not easy to always muster up the strength to want to deliver the best damn you can possibly be. I'm exhausted after, a 9 to 10 hour day. I'm human, which is why I'm right now sitting here facing my phone instead of being seated in that non-comfortable ass chair. That's something else I should invest in. And that freaking crazy strobe light like microphone that I have to tilt my freaking head. Spatial mic, what was I thinking? But that's it. Oh, okay, it's okay. Hey, Razor. Pizza toppings. Yes, yes. Everybody, big news, okay? Because Razor has been paying a lot of attention to me, and I appreciate your energy, man. If you want to hug it out one day, let me know. Yeah, the pizza toppings, y'all know what that is, right? So I did that for New Year's. I took some pizza toppings. So I did make that clear. I literally went on the morning after, but Razor and I guess whatever, whomever, they just really want to nail it home. It all counts. But I'm glad that other people are making sure that I keep myself in check. I appreciate the energy, man. Oh, will you ever forgive me? I've learned to accept and liberate myself. Those of you like Razor asking me for this, that, and the other, you come in here with no positive intention, and I don't know why you think I owe you a goddamn thing. And you don't even try civility. You went on that other page of that band I met, and you continued to comment like children. So I'm going to treat you like children. I'm not going to put you on timeout. I'm not going to block you, but I'm going to ignore you until you behave. Okay? I'm not sober. That's cool. Your opinion is valid. Okay? Thank you so much. They're working you too hard on. I wish I could do. I really, truly wish I could do YouTube full time. I think maybe, perhaps. Oh, that's cute. Ad hominems ruined my day. Everybody, I was called an asshole, and I don't know how I'll ever recover. Razor, I love you like a sister, brother. And yeah, you I guess because Razor says so, guys, I'm not sober. I'm gonna have to cop to that. Yeah, nah. I'm not honest. You know what? This is not going to turn into me talking to the frickin' troll, but just recognize you're not blocked because you're not worth it. And I'm being fully transparent. And you can go and speculate and tell whatever you believe to be the lie. It's better than a sewing circle of old biddies with no life. You're just waiting to expire. So keep on doing that. And thanks for the energy and the attention. Razor is really a nobody. But look, at least he's got an icon that kind of rhymes with his name, Razor, like the picture, because he's got pictures of knives. Get it? Razor sharp. Yeah, you're right. Ignore. Queen always reminded me of the high road. So let's. Oh, what's up, Big Matt? It's good to see you. So I think, hey Slim, what's good, partner? It was really, really refreshing to uh to speak to you when I did, brother. And there's more conversations to come. I have a lot of catching up to do with a lot of y'all, and a lot of other platformers, and we're gonna do what we're gonna do. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the future. I'm very, very excited, and I've really learned like throughout. Just it's amazing what you can achieve if you learn to start taking things in the right way instead of always letting it, I don't know, get to you in a negative. It's self-liberation. You know, uh, we punish ourselves in our own minds plenty enough. And to pretend that people out there that we'll never meet or don't care about have any bearing on us, it's just silly. It's just silly. That was for the playground. That was for where we'd go play on the monkey bars or something back in, I don't know, back when you're like 6 years old. But anyway, I think just about I've covered everything that I wanted to cover. I'm very interested to see about our new friend. I'm not gonna say his name. I'm not gonna the New York accent. You talk about New York or coffee, that's Boston right there though. I'm not gonna give his name or anything until he agrees. What's up, Crisis and Insanity? What's up? Hey, you sucked at monkey bars, bro? That's okay. That's okay. I don't think that was one of my number ones either. I was more of a get on the swing set and spin that sucker up all the way to the top like a madman and spin all the way down or jump off the swing, do a long jump or something like that. I don't know, man. I haven't thought about this shit in freaking years, so bear with this old man's memory, my brain space. So RJ, the military vet that is in a private practice that helps other vets with PTSD, the one y'all met. I'm very excited to hey Lisa. I hope I said that right. Lisa, yeah. Um, I'm very excited for y'all to see RJ again. He reached out and he gave me such a positive response to how he felt when he got to meet this community. And y'all did so much good by embracing him the way you did. And, he's not the depressed and angry individual he was when he got out of the service after deployment and all that. And, y'all heard his story. As much as he's willing to share, he doesn't have to share anything. So we're lucky. We're blessed for the RJs out there, for the veterans that, experienced what they did and that are willing to share their experiences with us. So I'm very much looking forward to that once a week, whatever he and I work out together and make a hell of a show out of it. I don't know if it'll be like an open panel thing. If it is an open panel, it's going to be carefully maintained, but we agreed we need some good topics to stay focused on. And there's everything that I mentioned on the last video. There is no shortage of topics and things to be passionate about in this life. There is hope as long as there is life. You have breath in your lungs, a beat in your heart. You have a chance. You have a chance at doing something greater than just yourself. That's a guarantee. I love y'all. I haven't said this one in a hot minute, but you know the one, right? Everybody, I hope y'all got your nachos, cause it's getting cheesy in this bitch. So stupid. It's good not to take yourself too damn serious, though. Okay. Oh yeah, yeah. Hey, smash that like button if you find me worthy, or or don't. That's cool too. Okay. Or leave a scathing review as a comment, whatever you want. But no, y'all help me keep on keeping on, and it's an inspiration. Don, Sean, if y'all still here, any sort of insanity, you get out of here with that blasphemy, sir. Yeah, vegan cheese is not too terrible. I can't throw too much shade at y'all. I mean, sir, suddenly insanity has become plural and is now two people. Both of you insanities, you're double the vegan. Double the pleasure, double the fun. I was gonna sing Spearmint Gum, but it has nothing to do with being vegan. Damn this manic mind. I hope I'm funny. Yes, please laugh at me, not with me. It's all right, family. I'm glad I did this. I really am. You know, I, I didn't want to get on camera while I'm, in bed after work and all that. You all don't need to suffer through that. I'm gonna do my best to wake up at an appropriate time. I want to start jogging again. I know this must be a midlife crisis. Clearly, apparently, right here. Oh shit! It's the Rob C. Zombie. Was good here. Y'all want a tease? I got y'all. Oh my God! Did you? What was that? Well, I'm gonna talk to y'all like you're my dog, right? That's not depreciating whatsoever. What was that? What was that? Did you see that? Go get it. I bet you my dog, who can probably hear me because he has super hearing, he's all the way on the other side of the house. He's probably freaking the fuck out because he can hear me talking to my phone as if it were he, my doggy. And yeah, that rhymed, which ain't no crime because this is my vibe as I dropped all these dimes. Okay, nope. Squirrel. What? Who? Where? I saw one. H squared. Aloha. All right, so let me do the little Shabbat Shalom shout outs. I don't know why I said Shabbat Shalom. I can do what I want. It's my channel. Slim, A Square, D Libby, Queen Survivor, Insanity Reacts. Check that man out. He is keeping on with the keeping on that man. Squirrel, where? Stop! Damn it, Queen. I'm trying to do a whole thing here. Um, Wait, my dog can hear. Yeah, actually, I think I wanna mess with my dog right now. Like, I got some treats somewhere, and if I just shake it, he's gonna barrel through my door and break it down like freaking Jack Nicholson from The Shining. You're gonna see a toy Yorkie learn how to wield an axe, and his name is, don't make fun of me. Here's Brucey. Um, we called him Brucey because it rhymes with Brewski. Because once upon a time, my father asked for a beer, and the original Brucey didn't like the name I came up with, Max, freaking asshole. And yeah, he responded to Brewski. Thus, we named him Brucey. And this is Brucey the third, the most lovable one that we've ever found. Hold on. Squirrel. Oh my God, did you guys see that? It was horrifying and it was distracting. It was insulting. Dear God, y'all just take this channel much more seriously. Okay. I'm scrolling Choco, Crisis Cast. Scrolling. Lisa, Cindy Isaloon. Word. Big Matt. I wonder if Big Matt is like my real friend Matt. No, we went through this before. I'm sorry. My memory space. Um, yeah, no, I think we covered it. We did the thing. Give you dog wait, give you dog a big kiss. Okay, I could give my dog a big kiss. Just oh my God, I'm so sorry. All right, there's two comments I want to read. Hold on. Okay, give your dog a big kiss, and I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, and repeating it is probably not doing much. But just know, you gave it a good life. You gave it all the love you could give, and yeah, unconditional love is what it had for you, and I have no doubt you expressed just that to your dog. And yeah, yeah, I've had to put down two, and that's just horrific. So what's a good name for a female dog? All right, so I don't know if that's like a gotcha kind of a question, or if I should squirrel. What? Oh, sorry. Damn it. H squared. Oh, I spell Brucey. I've spelled Brucey about four different ways. That's the first time I spelled it. All right, so female dog. Okay, okay, hold on. I want suggestions. There's a there's a female name I'm fond of, but I don't know that I'd name a dog by this name. Serena? Nah, nah. I only say Serena because I like Sailor Moon a lot because I'm a dork. I'm a total geek. A good chick dog name. Heather? Or you know what? Call the dog LOL. How about that? I love that. If it's like a freaking what do you call those things? They're the dogs with the freaking tails and the eyes and they bark. Huskies, that's the one. Yeah, Huskies, you should name Alaska. Thank you for the therapy session, guys. It costed nothing. Izzy or Zoe, I love that. Saffron. Saffron, you're one of my favorite people, and I don't know a thing about you. Bernice. Ooh, I don't know, Insanity. I dated a Bernice and she's just freaking amazing, gorgeous. And I don't know if I can associate that beautiful woman with looking at a female dog and citing her name. Now this has just become uncomfortable. Thanks. Okay. Bandit was oh my God, the first dog I ever fell in love with was named Bandito, which was Spanish, so we called it Bandit. Um, you should wait. Pray us out or play us out. I'm not a good praying fella. Uh, I don't know that I'm the guy. Wait, what's that? Jed J- Jebediah? No. Jada Pinkett Smith? Don't name your dog Jada Pinkett Smith, okay? It'll make you smack people. I've seen it. And it'll have no. Take it easy. Don't make any alopecia jokes. Oh my God. Hold on. Did you hear that, guys? Will Smith is trying to break in and he's showing me the palm of his hand. I think he wants to smack me. I wasn't talking about your Jada, Will. Back it up, bro. Freaking Will Smith, man. Yeah, pray us out. Nah, that's too awkward. Only if the dog is by. Yeah. Listen to that creepy laugh. Mahina, moon in Hawaiian, pronounced. I said it right. Psh, thank you. Think you had to sound it out and everything. And I want to make my cat Satan? Jeez, take it easy, D. Libby. The Golden Book of Fortunes is not that far away, although I don't want to rise from my very comfortable bed where I should be sleeping. But I felt compelled to come and have a powwow. I wish we could just light a fire. Not a good idea when I'm inside of a house or anything, but just light a fire and sit around. What? Cat? You want to call the dog Cat? That's a mind fuck. What's up, Artemis in the woods? Hello. It's good to see you. Actually, matter of fact, I always loved the name Artemis, also for geeky reasons, because I watched Sailor Moon way back in the day. But I like Artemis for a cat name, but I think it would equally go for like a dog, because Artemis in the Woods has put the iconography there, and it's like what do you call it when somebody's advertising, but they're not trying to be obvious about it? Subliminal messaging. See, the fact that Artemis in the Woods has dog icons there, suddenly I want to name a dog Artemis. So there, now I got to deal with that. Thanks. Instead of sleeping because I work tomorrow, I'll be thinking, man, I got to find a dog immediately. Fuck it, I'm gonna buy a dog. Just call it Artemis and then give it to somebody and say, yo, you call this dog Artemis. Oh, hell yeah. Yo, Artemis, I'd like to kind of flex. That's not a good, well, no, the flexing would be pitiful, but I know the Pantheons quite a bit. Mostly because I was a geek and I did dabble in middle school with D&D for a spell. which is pretty amazing, being that I was still able to maintain a social life. If I was able to play D&D and have a healthy social life, maybe I can do the whole job and YouTube thing. But it's definitely not an every night thing. I don't know how I managed those first few months. Look at this. This was supposed to be, I swear, yet again, Pro Pat Kitty. Pro Pat Kitty Cat. Okay, now I need a cat and I need to call it Pro Pat and it rhymes. I like rhymes. I don't know why. I'm like the freaking Riddler, only a ghetto version or something. Like ghetto rigged, not like ghetto. I'm digging a hole here. Oh shit. Chroma and Xena, I love it for one. Or Chrome, hell yeah. And big fan of Xena Warrior Princess. And Gabrielle was like my first crush from the 90s, early 90s. Oh, Gabrielle and your sweet blonde hair. Oh, how I miss you. Whatever happened to that chick? Okay, what the hell are we talking about here? What is going on? Damn it. Okay, I think this is I bid you all adieu. Squirrel. Ah, Will Smith. He's right there, I'm telling you. I mean, over there. Actually, he's everywhere and nowhere. He's omnipresent. Everywhere and nowhere at once. All right, so look, RJ will be joining us. Josh from youtube.com/stuck in the middle. He reached out and I missed that dude, bro. That's another brother from another mother. I look forward to having fun. Like every stream he and I are ever a part of, we could make light of anything. I miss that. I really miss having a studio and doing all that. So what's up, Katie? What's nice? I hope it's nice. This right here? Nah. Um, I'm still working on losing. I'm losing a couple pounds here. I don't know if you could tell. I gained about 30 pounds in muscle alone, but it all just went to my cheeks. Yeah, these suckers right here. Creepy mustache. That's gotta go. All right. I gotta go take care of this like right now. I'm not even waiting till morning. I'm gonna get up off my ass. I'm gonna shave because I just don't like it. You made me look at myself. How dare you all? All right, there's squirrels everywhere. I have to go. Guys, you know how it goes. Much love. Final good night. Well, I started lifting weights, but I would not say I work out like I used to. But okay. For real. If I say good night again, you may as well just call me a freaking parakeet. All right. Y'all keep me going. Keep on keeping on. Get out of here now. Remember when I used to say get out and I'll wait? That's not gonna happen today, but those are good times. We'll do that again next time. Peace out. I love that. Pro Pat fam. Seeing that without me actually asking it to be a thing, it's a beautiful thing. Good night to one and all. Be good to each other, eh? We got one life to live. That's all, fam. That's all.